Parents should let their children fail. A very good morning to Miss Shivani and my fellow friends. Before I start my speech, I would like to ask everyone a question. Do parents like it when their children fail? Well, the answer is obvious, that parents never want to see their children fail. Losing sight of the bigger picture, parents often interfere with their children's life to ensure that they always succeed. With that said, what is the bigger picture? The bigger picture is simply gaining experience. Also, failing practically is a stepping stone to success, as failing helps mold the child into somebody stronger and more experienced. However, fearing the painful process of failing combined with the expectations of others, parents often interfere and prevent this learning process. The main problem is parents often treat their children way too fragile, as if they are too weak to handle themselves, which weakens the sense to self-regulate. There is a saying, if there is no struggle, there is no progress. Parents are not allowing their children to struggle. They will never be able to perform on their own in the future. On a side note, parents often interfere with their children's lives as if they believe that if their child has failed, they have failed as well. As a result, parents start managing their children's responsibilities. Parents should understand that letting their child fail does not make them weaker, but an opportunity to grow. An ICHD 2019 study shows that parents' involvement in their child's lives improves academic results, but also blunts skills such as management, social skills, and many other skills. Therefore, parents involving in managing their children's responsibilities should stop. Well, every problem has a solution. The solution to this problem is parents should teach their children about failure and how to deal with them. This solution might just be the kryptonite to the fears of the parents, as they were worried that failing would be painful. Teaching children on how to handle failure will allow them to gain from failure and will not be painful. When children fail, parents should continue giving them responsibilities as a sign of support and trust. With teaching them about failures, children will be able to assess and gain as much experience and knowledge when failing, and will not take failing negatively. Don't fear failure. In great attempts, it is even to fail. Words of Bruce Lee. He even said in one of his documented interviews that you learn more failing compared to winning, as winning makes you ignorant while losing makes you experienced. What is to imagine if parents continue interfering with their children's lives? Their children will be dependent on their parents even once they have grown up. They will lack decision-making skills and will not be independent even once they have entered their working lives. They will undergo immense pressure during their work life and eventually break under the stressful pressure, as they lack the knowledge and experience on how to handle pressure. Parents are like training wheels on a bicycle. They are there to guide us for a bit, but as time comes, the training will eventually has to come off. Parents can support their child, which will be the first push they give once the training wheels come off, but eventually the child is the one who is going to pedal and ride the bicycle. If parents continue to interfere with their children's life and responsibilities and not let them fall, it will be as if the parents are the one pedaling the bicycle, and the children will never gain the experience of riding themselves. In conclusion, it is true that no parent wants to see their children fail. But failing allows the child to grow into a successful person. Failing will allow the child to gain experience, integrity, and strong will, etc. It is crucial that parents take their time to guide their children, but they should also remember to not spoon feed their children. On a side note, when your child has failed, make sure to encourage and motivate them instead of scolding and punishing. With all said, never confuse a single defeat with a final defeat, as failures only makes you stronger. Thank you for listening.